Good afternoon. It's February the 6th, 2017. Time to recap our trading for today. We'll start with our usual disclaimer. Hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Also, since the trades have not been executed, the results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are also subject to the fact that they are designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profit or losses similar to those shown. Hey, what a day. Post Super Bowl. Pretty quiet trading today. I guess maybe the traders in the E-mini left their energy in front of the TV last night. That was quite a game. But we started off liking the long side best. In the E-mini, we had basically an 85 to 80 buy. That was buy 1 and 2. We were hoping to sell 94s, 96s. That was sell 1, but 90, 92 is where we ended up. That had to come down. And again, we just don't have a lot of volatility to work with. This B right here, if you traded it all the way over there, that was 3 points. Either of these two S's right here, scratch. This S, if you hung on to it, was good for 5, but you had a lot of stuff to go through, and it required the patience of Job. On this retest failure, you're talking about 1 point. So it's very, very difficult to trade this contract given the lack of volatility. I need to turn off Kevin's mic. Happened to catch that. Y'all need to be careful with your mic switches. I don't know. Everybody's getting caught on that today. I don't know if anything's changed over the weekend in GoToMeetings programming. So I still think the E-mini's going above 2,300, ever be it so slowly. Higher low, just a higher high than yesterday. So F1 says find a place to buy it. Looking at the F2 screen, to give us a different picture. Pretty square distribution. Volume is moving lower. The controlling volume is down here in this 2265.70 area. So we're a ways to go. As long as we stay above 2280, this market can trade higher. News tomorrow. International trade balance minus 45 billion. Then JOLTS, and I don't know what that is. The estimates. So right now, looking at this, 89 to 91, sell 1, 94, 96, sell 2. On the buy side, I think we can go a little bit lower, so 80, 82, buy 1, and 75, 77, buy 2. I love everybody's making such a big deal out of yesterday's Super Bowl as just like Trump, the Patriots weren't supposed to win, and they came in and surprised everybody. And that's kind of a stretch in my opinion, but they have to have something to talk about. And of course, then the left is just outraged that Lady Gaga didn't make a statement against Trump. And the left is bringing this on themselves. They can't help themselves. I have a sister who is rabid, feminist and the rest of it, book smart, Thunderbird Institute, all sorts of things like that. Has everything but common sense. And but she runs off everybody that gets around her because of her incessant bleedings about, what the left bleats about. Not willing to have a conversation either. She's unapproachable as far as that goes. 10-year note, higher low, higher high. Tomorrow's the 3-year auction, so I don't imagine we'll see selling in London. Although the 2 and 3-year can bring in selling these days. It's not a guarantee that it's going to go up. Definitely a P, 2 distributions, so resistance is the buck. Sell 31 to 03. 7 to 11. On the buy side, buying 22 to 26. Pick up the start of that new distribution right there. And then we'll buy 16 to 20. Looking at the 30-year, we've got 20 to 24, number 1. 27.31, sell 1. 7 to 11, sell 2. The buy side, last rotate down stopped at 14. That's a little close. We're at 16, so we'll make 8 to 12, number 1. Buying 1 to 5. Buying 17 to 21. Probably where we were today on our number 2 buy. Not a guarantee that 2 and 3-year auctions will take the market up, but generally speaking they do. But they can't take the market, they can't move the paper by taking the market straight up. Gold is very strong. And tensions in the Middle East on the way up, what we did with Iran on Friday. Some of the comments over the weekend about Russia weren't super friendly. I don't know, but in inflation, Draghi's comments were inflation was about to become self-sustaining in Europe today, I believe. So buy gold. And F1 says buy gold. Is our GHI move out of the middle on all of them. So the low volume number is right there at 42.50. We're at 36, so 39.41, sell 1. 44.46. Looks like we're headed above 12.50 for sell 2. On the buy side, the breakout came from 32, so 30.32 buy 1. And 25.27 by 2. As long as we stay above 25, this market can trade higher. Looking at crude. Seller at 54. I know, well, duh. And we've had a buyer, at 52.50. So maybe we're headed lower. I don't know. In that last trade, did we ever get up to 15? Nope, 12 held, so we didn't get a dime. So a dime on both trades was pretty good. Lower high, lower low, find a place to sell it off of the F1 screen. And pretty clean break in the market here at 53.50. And the new distribution started down at 53 and a quarter, so 53 and a quarter, 53.50, sell 1. 75 to the buck, sell 2. I think we can go a little bit lower, so we'll make it 52.50, 52.75, buy 1. And then 52 even, 52 and a quarter, buy 2. Okay, the euro came back some after Draghi's comments, but not enough to turn it around. I mean, Draghi said all the right things to take the euro down. Inflation looks like it's about to become self-sustaining. So a lower high, lower low, kind of right in the middle right now on the F1 screen. So F1 says find a place to sell it. F2, like a P put in backwards, so that's short covering. And this 40 is a pretty clean, 40 to 50 is a pretty clean break in the market. So 40 to 50 buy 1. Our 107.25, which was our buy 1 this morning, worked. 75 sell 1, let them get stops above London's high. And then 108 even, sell 2. And that's it for this February the 6th, 2017. Glad we had that last trade in crude. Always nice to go home with a winner. And that's a nice way to end the day. I will see y'all bright and early in the morning, 6:45 a.m. Central Time. Y'all have a great evening. We're in the mid-60s today. Have 70 forecast for tomorrow. It's very, very warm for this time of year, so I'm sure we'll have winds associated with it. I'm out of here.